Hey y'all, my name is Sanai Kimora, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a girl talk.
Excuse me, miss, what's your name? Can you come?
I'm going to be talking about 5 things I think are really important to know as a girl. As girls, we have to continue to level up. We have to continue to keep our minds sharp. And that's what I'm here to do, so let's get into it. I will be making a part 2 of this, so make sure you tune in for that. But anyways, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is hygiene. I have some pointers of what I'm going to talk about on my iPad, so we're going to get started. Hygiene, as we know, is very important, okay? Down there in our downstairs area is pretty much like an open wound, meaning it can get infected. Some infections worse than others, symptoms including itching, burning. So you definitely want to make sure you're not subjecting yourself to infections that are preventable. The most common type of infection is a yeast infection. It is very common in a lot of girls. That can come from a sum of things. That can come from wearing tight clothes, tight underwear. That can come from your pH balance getting thrown off, any type of bacteria getting in there. And so ways to prevent that is, for one, when you go to bed, you don't always have to wear underwear every single night that you go to bed. I know some people, they're really strict on just always wearing pajamas when they go to bed. If your downstairs area is always closed off and you're not giving her a chance to breathe, then that can cause bacteria to grow, giving you that yeast infection. And number 2, with your pH balance being thrown off, a common way for your pH balance to be thrown off is through sexual intercourse. So I would definitely say be careful who you are having sex with, and to not subject yourself to it all the time. Like if you're very frequent, I suggest maybe taking a slow down. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but your health is more important than having sex, okay? I highly suggest that if you are involved in those type of activities, to get yourself checked, and he or she needs to get themselves checked as well, because bacteria can transfer and that's not going to be good for you or them. Make sure you're drinking fruit juices. Make sure that you are drinking water, that you are eating fruit, and that you're not eating junk food all the time. You're not steadily eating fast food, fried foods, French fries, just a whole bunch of bad foods for your body, because that is going to contribute to how she smells down there. I'm telling you. When it comes to washing down there, you never wash inside. You never wash inside of down there, but you do wash in between you wash in between there with unscented soap. Do not put scented soap down there, guys. If you put scented soap down there, that is probably going to spike an infection. That is not going to help you smell good down there, because with how you smell down there has a lot to do with how the inside of your body is and what you use to wash it. Use something completely unscented. What I use is unscented Dove bar soap for downstairs and strictly for downstairs. You can use this on any part of your body and be fine. It's just not scented, so you might not smell like anything when you get out of the shower, but this leaves me feeling so fresh and good down there, and I've never gotten any type of infections or irritations from using it. At first I was gonna hop on a bandwagon of getting all these popular vagina soaps, but then I realized I was seeing a lot of reviews of people saying that they were getting infections and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know what, let me just get something completely unscented, and I do not regret it. You're gonna thank me later. Make sure you always have a to-go kit of things that you're gonna need: a portable toothbrush, a portable toothpaste, pads, tampons, keeping yourself fresh, a small stick of deodorant, because you never know when you're going to need it, and you always want to make sure you're fresh anywhere you go, and that you're going to be good, and that you don't have to worry about asking other people for anything. And also have a little fragrance with you, a little mist, a body spray, just in case you want to freshen up throughout the day. I highly recommend having a to-go kit. You can put it in a makeup bag, a pencil bag, or you can just actually look on Amazon and search up just a little like storage kit and put it in there. Fourthly, of what I have to say about hygiene is, when you are on your cycle, you need to make sure, especially when you are on your cycle, that you are not missing a day in the shower, guys. Get in there, scrub, scrub, scrub. You do not want to miss a day. I know to a lot of us that might seem like, well, girl, duh, but a lot of people don't do it. I should not be able to smell you and tell that you are on your period, honey. That is not acceptable. And even if you don't shower, you need to be using baby wipes, okay? If you have your water off or something like that and you can't shower, get baby wipes. They're very affordable. Just get some baby wipes. Get something to be able to wipe yourself. Even when you're not on your period, have something that you can clean yourself with if you cannot always shower every day. And that is my wrap up about hygiene. Now we're going to get into self-worth. Self-worth is very, very important, okay? It's always going to be important, really, no matter what ages, but especially when you start becoming of age, when you start becoming a teenager, 13, 14, self-worth is very important because people, and when I mean people, a lot of boys will take advantage of low self-worth girls. You will get played with. You will get played with constantly. You will get taken advantage of. People will talk about you to your face. People will step on you. People will always expect you to do for them and never do for you. And people will always try to manipulate you and gaslight you because they know that you're an easy target for that, okay? Not just from boys, but really from anybody. Other girls too. Other girls will be your biggest enemy. They really will. A lot of girls will lift you up, but a lot of girls are really going to be plotting on you. A lot of girls are not going to support you like you think they did. A lot of girls aren't going to support you like you think they will, okay? Self-worth and knowing who you are and finding out what makes you you is going to get you through a lot. It is going to get you through a lot. And you are going to glow different than ever before when you start realizing who you are and standing on it with everybody, with relationships, friends, family. It doesn't matter if family is blood. Blood doesn't always mean just letting disrespect slide, letting them treat you less than your worth. Keep that self-worth high. And tips on how to keep that high is, 1, telling yourself daily affirmations. I am beautiful, I am great, I am smart, I am intelligent. Saying daily affirmations is really a good way to start off your day because you're going to feel good about yourself, you're going to feel confident, and you're going to feel ready for whatever day that you have ahead of you, and you're not going to let anybody ruin that just right off of the bat from any little thing that someone says or does. Secondly, just getting cute, whether you're going somewhere or not, is really going to help you feel good about yourself because a lot of the times as girls, we don't like to look how we feel. You don't have to have your hair done all the time, your nails done all the time, but just get cute. Wash your face, do your eyebrows, your edges, or do a little something to your hair if you know how to. Do a little lip combo, makeup, jewelry on, cute clothes. You want to pour into yourself. You don't want to pour into negativity all the time. You want to pour into yourself, and you want to remind yourself that you are beautiful and you need to show it, girl. Do not let anyone try to make you feel like you're ugly. Do not let anyone try to make you feel like you're ugly. You know you're cute and you need to embrace it. With that, we're going to go into comparing. Comparing is literally the worst thing that you could do to yourself. It will make your confidence go down. It will make you depressed. It will make you jealous. It will literally make you jealous of your own friends around you, okay? You do not want to be that type of person. And if you struggle with comparison, I'm here to help you by telling you that get off of social media. Get off of social media. If you have a hard time taking a break from social media and you find yourself, as soon as you get out of the app, you go right back on it, delete it. Honestly, delete it completely or just deactivate your account for a little bit, okay? Do not consume your thoughts with how other people look versus how you look. None of us were meant to look exactly the same unless you have an identical twin. Even then, identical twins shouldn't be comparing and competing against each other. You are beautiful just the way you are. It is okay to acknowledge that there are other pretty girls, but you are also one of them. You do not have to try to force yourself to look like another girl. You look like you, and that's what makes you unique. You want to be unique. You don't want to be like everybody else. The fourth topic for this video is going to be mental health. Mental health is very, very important. Honestly, that should have been number 1, but I really, really want to get hygiene out the way. Mental health is more important than anything else. It is more important than school. It's more important than that job. It's more important than anything. It is more important than toxic relationships you keep on going back to. or things that no longer benefit you. You come first and you need to put yourself as a priority before anything else. I'm going to tell y'all some things that helped me to get through my depression, because that's one of the mental health issues that I was struggling with, is depression. And I still struggle with it from time to time, but I learned to pour into God more. I know not everyone is religious, but I do just want to say that if you do believe in God, pour into God. Pray, read the Bible, listen to other people, listen to other people's testimonies. You don't have to listen to a whole bunch of them, but listen to some. God really does watch. He really is always there with his hand out, waiting for you to take it. When you realize what God put you on this earth for, when you realize that he has a plan for you, and that things are going to happen, a lot of things that you're not going to like happen for a reason, to shape you into who you were meant to be in his vision, then you will look at things so much differently. And a lot of the time people say, oh, I can't hear God, I can't hear God. Sometimes it's not even about hearing him directly. It's about hearing his voice from other people. That is very, very important. And besides religion, taking the time to recognize your bad habits and then figuring out solutions to those bad habits will also help you. Like when you fall into depression, if you tend to stay in bed all the time, you tend to not eat, you tend to not do things that you like to do, listen to music, play sports, draw, cook, anything like that, or you ignore your friends, or if you do things like that, revert those bad habits into something more positive. Another thing when it comes to mental health is that talking about it is actually more beneficial than just hiding it. A lot of people do not like to talk about their mental health because they will feel embarrassed, they will feel judged, or they simply don't think that anyone is really going to listen to them, or that anyone really cares, or nobody understands them. But I'm telling you right now, there is somebody that will. You really do have to trust and believe in that. And if you don't want to talk to anybody else, at least talk to God. At least talk to God and give it to God, because keeping all those emotions in, keeping all the tears in, all the anger, it's going to show at some point. It's going to show at the wrong times and take those emotions out on the wrong people, and you don't want to do that. So I highly suggest, instead of just building everything in, to talk about it, to cry about it, to get mad about it, to get passionate about it. That is natural, because when you subject yourself to being closed off, you're not going to get anywhere mentally, and you're going to stay in the same darkness when the light is waiting for you on the other side. Make sure to take care of yourself. Make sure you pour into you. Make sure that you notice the signs of your mental health, and always be open to help. Always take your mental health seriously, and don't put it on the line for anyone else, okay? Don't let anyone try to hold off your own mental health. Do not keep stress factors in your life, because stress kills. You do not want to put your life on the line for things that don't matter. Your health in your life matters more than anything, and that is why mental health should always be a #1 priority, honey. Lastly, we're going to get into relationships, okay? All relationships, no matter the dynamic of the relationship, demands one thing, okay? And that is respect. In any relationship, it is nothing without respect, okay? A relationship that you have with anyone is not good for you if there is no respect in it, meaning that you give them respect and they give you respect. They give you respect and you give them respect. Simple. It doesn't matter what the topic is, what the dynamic is, what things that happened in the past. Respect should always be given, but respect can be lost. It can be lost. If someone cheated on you, if someone stole from you, if someone talked bad about you, yeah, respect is lost. You just betrayed me. You just disrespected me. So now, because you've done those things to me, I feel a different way. I view you differently, and you've lost my respect. Respect is to be earned back. I feel like respect should definitely be an automatic given. I really don't believe when people say respect is to be earned. Like, you should always treat someone, especially when first meeting someone, with respect. But if they don't respect you back, you have the right to be disrespectful back if you want to. But sometimes you have to kill people with kindness and still remain respectful. It really just depends on the dynamic of the relationship. I feel like if it's more of a work relationship, if they get disrespectful with you, it's best for you to remain respectful, because that's going to look a lot better on you and how you handle professional situations. Secondly, never let a relationship consume you. In any relationship, you always want to remain you. You always want to still do you. When I say still do you, especially in a romantic relationship mainly, that doesn't mean go cheating, go doing stuff that you used to do when you were single that was acceptable when you were single. But when you're in an actual committed relationship, when I say to still do you, I mean still do your hobbies, still get cute, okay? Still stay true to you. Do not try to mirror off of your lover. Stay true to your personality, to your humor, to your thoughts, to your beliefs. Do not try to sit there and just completely change for someone that might not be with you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Now, change for the better, of course. If you have, red flags or things about you that are hurting the relationship, change those things. But you as a person, meaning what makes you actually you, whether you're a cheerleader, a basketball player, anything like that, always pour into that side of yourself and do not lose sight of that just because you get into a relationship. I'm not saying to get into a relationship to only have benefits from them, because in a relationship, y'all are supposed to grow together. Y'all are supposed to build together. But do not get into a relationship if it is tearing you down, is what I'm saying. It should not be stopping you from leveling up. It should not be stopping you from continuing your goals, achieving your goals, because the point of a relationship is to build and grow with that person. Y'all help each other. Y'all be there for each other. Y'all support each other. So if that's not what is going on, then you don't need to be in that relationship. Because the whole point in being in a relationship is to make your life better. I know that a relationship itself is not always going to be cupcakes and rainbows, but mentally and just everything going on with your life, it should not be weighing that down. And thirdly and lastly, in a relationship, always communicate. Always communicate. Always have clear and effective communication. So many people say communication is key and still do not communicate. Still get consumed in their head. If you're struggling with something and it is hurting the relationship, you need to come forward about that. You need to take accountability about that. And y'all need to both have a discussion on, okay, what are we going to do from here to help you, all right? Because y'all are supposed to help each other. Now, some things I do believe people need to just do on their own, because you have to know how to do things on your own in this life, meaning that if it's something so bad to where it's like you're just completely unstable to even be in a relationship, then just do not get in a relationship, period, okay? Period. But with any relationship, always communicate, always be honest about what is wrong. Do not sugarcoat, and keep it respectful. Like I said, respect is a very, very important thing in every single relationship. And be transparent, be honest, take accountability on both parties. Both parties should be doing the same thing. And a relationship can be beautiful. A friendship can be beautiful. Okay? It can flourish. Your relationship is supposed to flourish, and you are supposed to feel comfortable in that relationship. But guys, thank you so much for watching this girl talk. I hope that y'all really, really, really took in account into some things that I said. I felt like this was really, really important things to know, especially as a girl. I know we often tend to live in fantasy when it comes to relationships. We tend to always cry and keep things to ourselves when it comes to mental health, or we feel like we really can't talk to anybody because as girls, we are very emotional. We don't always want to seem weak to others. I know when it comes to hygiene that some of us lack, you know, the proper products, you know, the proper knowledge on how to really take care of ourselves inside and out. I know that when it comes to confidence and comparison and self-worth, that we can tend to lower our standards, lower our boundaries for other people, especially for boys. Don't do that. I know that we tend to always, oh, she looks so cute, I want to look like that, I want to look like that, I want to look just like this. It's okay with being inspired, but know who you are and know that you're beautiful and live and create something within yourself. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next one, ladies.